starting at 4 minutes and 25 seconds through 14 minutes and 25 seconds. Do you want it started right at 4:25?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. The state would please assist with that.
How long would you like it to be played?
Do you know how long you want it played, or do you want the whole thing? The
I don't-
same clip?
I don't need the whole thing played. From what I recall, the point that I was referred to is pretty early in that.
Well, how about we start at 4:25 and then you say pause, please, when you want it to be paused by the state.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Jarrell?
Yes, sure.
Jarrell. I'm Jerry Borchowski.
FBI.
Yeah.
FBI.
I'm Mary. Yep.
They're just kind of helping out because we're so short-staffed tonight.
Thank you.
It's paused at 4 minutes and 56 seconds. Go ahead.
From hearing the audio on this exhibit 81, do you recall saying that the FBI was present because you were short-staffed?
That is my voice. I don't recall saying it in the moment.
Intensity.
That's my voice.
That is your voice.
That is me talking.
So from your recollection, do you recall being short-staffed at that time?
Lift your arm up, please.
Yes.
And can you explain what does short-staffed mean as far as at that time, what does short-staffed mean?
We were just very short on resources with what happened
I guess we're gonna try it first with these,
down at the parade route
blunts.
With the blunts and then-
the amount of officers it took
Sharps if you need 'em.
secure that location. We were very short on people.
And you made
Called in off duty.
reference to the short staff being the reason why the FBI was present.
Yes.
Is FBI usually present in the situation of short staffing?
No.
There you go. Fuel pump.
see a flash.
Take it down.
What am I doing? That was
Maybe,
easy, Shay.
put that off, or do you
Yes,
need?
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I just want to make sure if you needed it, it's up.
So
Take it down.
it is too.
Yeah, remember that you should tape it down before you do anything.
Oh, okay.
And you made reference to recording the interrogation on your phone, correct?
Yes.
Flush.
And why would you use your phone to record an interrogation? Especially one of this magnitude.
Because the camera in the room didn't have audio capability.
And were you informed of that? Or let me back up. When were you informed that the camera that was in the room did not have audio?
I don't
Clamp
recall
it before you
exactly
flush
prior
it.
to
What's
the
it?
interrogation.
And who were you told by?
Hospital security.
Was that the first time you had ever used that police holding room in that hospital?
No.
Oh, duh.
So it would be fair to assume that you were aware that that room had cameras.
Yes, I knew it had cameras.
And have you ever conducted an interrogation in that room before that evening?
Interrogation, no, but I'd use the room for other purposes.
So what prompted an interrogation in that room that specific evening?
Well, as I explained in my earlier testimony, the situation down in the downtown
Waukesha, where the mass casualty
Chevron.
incident had occurred, was very fluid. It was still unfolding at that time. We were learning more and more and more about what occurred. We decided to start the interview at that location to see if you'd be willing to shed light on for us as to what you did or did not know. And again, I'll go back to the statements I made earlier. There's a risk inherent with every transport. I didn't know where your ultimate final location was going to be that night, so to now start bouncing you from facility to facility to facility unnecessarily was just something we made the decision not to do.
And at some point, the detainee was moved to the Mosquito Police Department, correct?
Yes, you were moved to the Mosquito Police Department later in the evening.
And when did you learn that that would be a location that the detainee would be going to?
We made the decision to try to use that location after the first interrogation attempt.
I'm sorry that I didn't hear the last part.
I'm sorry, after the first interrogation attempt.
It's a tough thing. You gotta give it a good push.
First interrogation attempt. How would you define attempt?
Well, when we were at Waukesha Memorial Hospital that night, in the police holding room that we've discussed, I read you your Miranda rights verbatim from the Waukesha Police Department Miranda statement form.
No?
And at that time, you indicated you didn't wish to speak with me.
So it would be fair to say that the Fifth Amendment right was exercised at that point
Right to silence.
under the Fifth Amendment.
Yeah.
So acknowledging now the fact that the Fifth Amendment right was invoked not to speak, or as you say,
I can't. It won't
You're
go.
right on it.
silence,
I am?
You're on the vein. You gotta give it a good push.
continue to record on your phone.
Yep, I got it.
So we're
Flash.
trained at our police department when you do an
Sort of like
interrogation,
yesterday.
The recording is to be
Oh,
left
I'm
on
gonna tape it and
pretty much until you try to effect transport. So typically what we would do is if our building hadn't been under construction, and we've been able to get you back
Yep.
to our police department where
You got a
that
blood return?
situation
Got
where
it.
we
Nice.
will have transported you, just because we'd have had a municipal lockup there and we could have held you for the night. But that again was difficult based on the fact that we didn't have that possibility at the time. So if someone's in an interview room and at our police department, we'll leave that, even after the interrogation's over, we'll leave that video running until we come back and remove the individual from that room.
Even once the detainee has invoked their right to silence, you still continue to record. Is that a standard practice of your agency?
Yes, it is, for as long as they remain in the room.
And so when did you start recording?
Are you talking at Waukesha Memorial Hospital?
Correct.
Prior to you entering the room?
So you started recording before the detainee entered the room, and you said you keep the
Flush.
recording going until they
You flush that?
So would it be fair to say that there should only be recording while the detainee is in the room?
No.
And you did say for the record that that's standard procedure in your agency.
In regards to the interview rooms at our normal police department, which wasn't available at that
it's
time.
not flushing.
Would it be fair to say that you were not at the normal police department?
Yes, however, with the audio, I was still trying